my company, and I am in the charge of all corporate site development. Should I build my internal web team, hire an agency, or temporary contractors? Well, Donald, it comes down to, again, what you're trying to build and what resources you have at your disposal. But what I can attempt to do is give you some things you can expect if you decide to do one of those three options or decide to use a bit of all three. If you're looking to build an internal web team, make sure that if you're in a very large company, definitely get an information designer. You're going to need that type of person to help the business people really articulate the content they want, and anyone else will be included into that creative process. You'll be looking to get obviously a web designer or a graphic designer, and somebody who has programming capabilities, whether it's ASP or C Drive, Perl. Again, that depends on technology that you've chosen for your platform. If you're looking to hire an agency, sometimes that is very useful if you're involved in kind of a political onslaught of indecision within your company. Sometimes an external agency has an easier approach because they can come in from the outside, have an external view, or they're not confined to politics as much as an internal team. And so, unfortunately, the drawback of an agency is the following. You're going to have to kind of give up control in terms of time constraints. A lot of agencies claim to work fast, but at the end of the day, if you're looking for quality agencies, you're going to have to go through their 4 or 5 major steps, and you're not going to be able to kind of crisscross in between them. If you're really stuck on time, probably it would not be a general good idea to go for an agency unless you had you'll be able to guarantee somehow, some way they can get the work done in the time that you want it done. Third option, hire some temporary contractors. Again, it depends on the relationship you have with the agency which provides the contractors. Sometimes that can be a good fix. Usually contractors are not good in terms of building that long-term vision I was talking about, because they usually do not stay on for any longer than 6 months. And there's a lot of plugging in and plugging out involved with that. Sometimes you may find yourself using a combination of all three. Of course, that can be desirable. You'll be covering all your bases. The drawback is that you're going to spend a lot more time managing the whole process rather than providing a strong focal point of facilitating everything as you normally be used to. Again, it comes down to what resources you have. In any event, I hope you answered your question there, Donald. Question from Janet Simpson from Birmingham in the UK. Mind you, there's 6 hours difference over there, so thanks for tuning in with us. Janet says, my company uses a website entirely in Flash. I'm afraid that it is too slow for some users. How would you present this to management? Janet, the best bet would be to, first of all, procure some evidence stating your claim. If you have a statistical web analysis package, definitely use it. If not, go get one. Again, you don't need anything fancy. Something as good as the WebTrends blog analyzer will do. That's available at webtrends.com. You basically need to document your audience's demographics, show that they're using slower connections, show that they may have browsers which are not up to date, and so on. Once you're able to get some hard numbers, and it'll be much easier to explain to people what it's like to view a presentation of Flash using a 28, or even sometimes I know that in Europe you use a 14.4 in some areas. So definitely document your case, and then take your management team on for a demo of what viewing a site in Flash means to someone using a 28 or 14.4. You may then, at that point, introduce an alternative to using an all-Flash site. Show them how to build an entirely HTML site, and introduce them to the concept of giving them control. Provide Flash is wonderful for multimedia presentations, demos, due to its interactivity, but for scannability, it's terrible because it takes control away from the user, especially with slower connections. So the best way to do it is to do your homework and show them and go from there. At this point, we're a little bit low on time. Again, I'd like to thank the audience for attending this web seminar regarding full life cycle web presence management. I hope it's been relatively useful. This is part of a series that we'll be taking through networldwide.com. Again, networldwide.com is the world's first online virtual trade show regarding Internet and Internet technologies. More events as these will be available in the future. In the meantime, if you're looking for any more information regarding some of the material that I took the time to present, you may also visit my webpage, which is eddiedonovan.com. EDDIEDONOVAN.com, or you can email me personally at eddiedonovan@hotmail.com. I hope that this has been useful. Again, thank you for tuning in. This web presence will be available for later review. In fact, this web seminar will be posted here for some time, and my apologies again to those people who have a preference for real network streaming media capabilities. Of course, this web presence will be, this web analysis will be broadcast after today in real media technology as well. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope this was useful. Best of luck.